It's a very plain blouse with very plain sleeves that I thrifted from Goodwill. It used to be a boring blouse, but with this fabric and this trim, I've turned it into... The shirt looks amazing. But I'm actually gonna start this project off by cutting things off, which sometimes a girl's just gotta do what a girl's gotta do. And right now I gotta cut things off. I'm folding the shirt in half and cutting the sleeves off near the top and then also near the cuff. And like a normal single gal on Valentine's Day, I'm just sitting here waiting for a pity package from my mom. Now actually, I should be so lucky so as to have a mom to even think to send me a package on Valentine's Day. But let me tell you a little story. The first package that my mom surprised me with. I was a freshman in college and I was sitting in my dorm room and I get a call from the student union. Like, yes, the student union actually called me personally and said someone dropped something off for you at the front counter here at the student union. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like someone left something for me? Like me? And when I tell you that I went strutting over to the student union thinking, oh my god, like who could it be? Who has a crush on me enough to surprise me with a surprise gift? That would be my mother. Walking back from that student union, I felt like I was walking a walk of shame like I've never walked a walk of shame before. Per usual, I have a ton of fabric left over, so I'll just save this for a rainy Valentine's Day. And oh my god, look at what is left of the sleeve of the shirt. It looks like a Dwight Schrute shirt. Dwight Schrute shirt. Say that 3 times fast. But I realized I never actually showed you the inspiration behind this shirt, so I only have 2 shirts for this one. This like very lacy shirt, and then this shirt with the lip stain around the collar. I don't know, it just feels so seductive to me. And you guys know me, it's not a Meredith shirt without a little sportiness to it, so I'm gonna line the sleeves with this varsity trim. Woo! I have just enough trim to finish this, thank the Lord. Getting the trim sewed on, and I'm relishing in my genius that I am smart enough to put black thread on the top and white thread on the bottom. Do I need to put that on my singles ad? Smart enough to know what thread to put on the sewing machine. I'm at the point where I'm finally attaching the sleeve to the sleeve. I'm attaching the sleeve to the sleeve. And I'm also at the point where I'm like, this is either gonna look really good or not so good. There's no in between. There's lots of things these days that make me wonder, such as, how far did we come as a society that we have so many different variations of light bulbs? Like, how did that happen? Who decided this? Where is my car key fob that I lost? But nothing is making me wonder more today than why one sleeve I had to stretch to fit the armhole and the other sleeve I had to gather to fit the armhole because it was too big. How does that happen? I used the same pattern piece to cut both out. So far not so great. Got the sleeve attached to the sleeve attached to the sleeve, and so far there is too much space between the sleeve and the trim. I repeat, too much space between the sleeve and the trim. So I'm going to need to adjust this. All right, let's take a look. Better. I am satisfied. Well, I'm this far, and I'm a little nervous about the length of the sleeves at this point. I'm afraid they're gonna be a little short. So I guess the last thing to do, or second to last thing to do, is actually get the bottom of the sleeves on and see how this goes. You know when you're a kid and after you're done eating dinner, your mom's always like, clean off the counter before you start doing your homework? I did that. I swear I did that. And yet, still got a nice little stain from somewhere on my shirt right before I was about to finish it. So I guess that's all for tonight. Well, the good news is that the stain completely came out, which, like, thank goodness, because I would have been pretty honked off. I'm gonna repeat that. I would have been pretty honked off if I had made this whole shirt Not had it been around food the entire day and still got a stain on it. Like, how would that even have happened? So we don't have to worry about that now. But in other news, we do have to worry about still finishing this. Because it's just a little, it looks just a little unfinished. Yeah, I think this shirt just needs like the tiniest little addition of detail. Because I did kind of show it to some people and they weren't that excited about it. So we need to make it a little more exciting. But we need to make it a little more exciting with the tiniest detail. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add a little lip stain right here on the collar. Pause for your reaction. Now, in my opinion, I can do this lip stain one of two ways. I can actually apply lipstick and like give the collar a little smooch, but like gross and also like gross. The next option is to find a lip image off the internet, cut it out of my Cricut onto heat transfer vinyl, and then add it to the collar. Final fit of the shirt looks amazing. Like amazing.